I can't say enough about this team and how resilient they are. We practice really hard. I know some people say it, but we really do. And they've really bought into that teal collar mentality and teal collar work ethic. And we knew that this was going to be a tough one. We couldn't just show up. You had to do more than show up against a tough team like James Madison, who leads the nation in almost every category, top 10, rebounding, steals, rebounding, block shots, defense, you name it. And it was going to be a team effort. But I think most importantly, the energy in this building helped us. We had so many fans and students out here supporting us, and it just felt great. And we wanted to be in the moment, and we talked about that. We said, hey, if we can just get it to the point where we can gain, some kind of momentum where we can tie the game back, we were going to win the game. And they kept saying that. It starts with defense. And I think the biggest thing that we did was we switched up a few things defensively because they were having their ways with us on the on-ball screens and things like that. And then offensively, we got more aggressive. Really proud. And I think Ayanna Vinson did a tremendous job really starting off the game being aggressive. I think that she was a great leader tonight. Her experience really helped us because she was able to get in the lane and really score the basketball and do some things. So this is a great win. I think I don't have a voice right now. I'm super proud of them. I'm happy for them. I really am. I'm happy for this program. I'm happy for them. It's just, it was a great, great win, and we had to really earn that one.
Yesterday, talking to me, you said it was going to be a dogfight, and it really was going to be a dogfight. How much, and you did mention the teal collar work ethic yesterday as well, and you just mentioned it tonight. How much of a role did that play tonight? We have another comeback victory after the win against Elon, this time in front of your own fans.
We talk about adversity. Basketball is a game of runs and ups and downs. And, that's how life is too. And I just talk about, being able to be a team and a family. I always say a team that stays together wins together. So everything we talk about is just being together, on both ends of the floor. And I think tonight we knew that we were going in that we had to do a lot. We had to run and chase rebounds down. We had to finish plays. Look at Paige Powell. She was ready to score the basketball when they collapsed on penetration. And it's somebody like Paige who catches it, gathers herself, and makes the layup. I can't say enough about that in itself, that it takes a team effort, and everybody was ready, and they were confident. And down the stretch, fourth quarter, I said, that's who we are. We're a fourth quarter team that understands that, we got to really get after it, and we have to set the tempo. We got to get into the bonus first, and we were the aggressors fourth quarter again. And that's one thing about our team is that they understand that when it comes to fourth quarter, we want to be owning those points at the free throw line. And they didn't get into the bonus. So we were able to foul a little bit, maybe one foul, so Smalls wouldn't just catch it and shoot it. So that took a few seconds off the clock, able to kind of get some strategy going there. So it was a dogfight, like you said, and we were ready, and we succeeded.
Your last home game against Charleston to start the conference, you had a lot of screaming elementary school students. Now you come back, the semester started in front of who, they were the co-leaders of the conference before tonight, JMU, and now you have your own students, the university's own students cheering you on. How much of a difference did that make specifically tonight in, giving the team that energy that they needed?
When I first came here, I had the vision of, packing the trash. I really wanted to, do something special, and I believed in, Jimmy Bass's vision here for this program, and I really wanted to come in here and put students in there, not just fans, but get everybody involved. And tonight was really special. Before the game, I had a chance to talk to some students upstairs, and it was over 100 students there. And I talked about the vision of the program and where we were, and how we were undefeated at home, and who James Madison was, and the position we were in. And it was a great conversation because we want to be in the journey with them together. At UNCW, we're all one here, and it is a family. And so tonight to see them come, and then at one point, it was louder than almost Education Day. I had to catch myself, talking over them because that's what you want as a coach. You want that because they brought the energy, and it gave our team a lot of confidence. So it was exciting to see everybody here, and I think that it really helped down the stretch.
after having such a tough start to conference play last season, you come in conference play this season, and after the first 4 games, you have 3 wins. How much does that mean for how much your program has improved under your leadership?
It's not about me. I love what I do, honestly. I've always been that person. I'm not gonna, I don't care about the credit. I just love what I do, and I just love to see my team go out there and play like a family. They're sisters that play hard for each other on the defensive end. They do the best they can. We make mistakes. We're not perfect, but we're going to lay it out there and give everything we have, and that makes me proud. And so I've seen us really turn the corner with, getting after it, going harder, playing for each other, having a sense of pride. When they put that jersey on, they're going out there and they're representing more than themselves. It's a team, it's a program, it's a school. So that makes me proud because, it takes a lot to do to get the program to get to the point where we are now, but it also takes leadership. And I think where we've turned the corner is leadership, honestly. I think a lot of players on our team have really stepped up, like Sharita Parker, Ayanna Vincent coming into the program, Gianna Smith. I mean, they're good leaders, and they really push this program in practice every day, and then even in the locker room. I think that in the locker room they've really done a good job talking about echoing what we want them to do on the floor.
JMU is so long. They're so lengthy.
Yeah.
And they really, in the first half, I think they had like a 7-1 offensive rebound advantage. What did you do to kind of flip that in the second half and come back a little bit more now?
Right. So I don't want to say everything, but we changed up some things. At a time I could tell we're getting frustrated, and I put a different lineup and I tried something different, and it worked. And we had to contain penetration, and we also had to get up, on their mid-range shots and threes. Give credit to Smalls. I mean, she hits a 3 and ties the game. I mean, but I said that's what she does. We just got to keep a high. It was a contested 3. We just got to punch back and get an offensive score. You got to let it go. So, we made a few adjustments, and it really worked out in the fourth quarter, honestly. And I think that, down the stretch, too, we were more aggressive. We didn't settle. I think where we let the game get away from us was shooting too many threes, and all of a sudden it's a track meet for them, and they're getting up down the floor, scoring easy buckets, and we had to really adjust.
Ayanna said this is the first time she's felt really, really comfortable out there on the court. What's changed with her in the last couple of days to get her in this position?
Well, I give her a lot of credit because as a coach, I'm very hard on my players because I want to teach them to understand that, you gotta lead. And I was a point guard. So again, when you're a coach and you play, I was a point guard in college, and I've, turned around programs, it starts with your point guard. They're the quarterback of the team. They have to set the tempo. And where I think that she needed to do a better job was to control, her attitude. She needed to get her team to believe. She needed to really be more aggressive on both ends of the floor. And she has done that and some in the last few games. And I actually had her come off the bench just to prove a point, and it was at Elon. And she bounced back and got her game going. And then tonight, second quarter, I had to start her, So she's really come around. She's tough.
It took you 10 games to get a CAA win last year. In the last 2 days, last 2 games, you've beaten the defending champ, beaten the front runner. Now you got another front runner. Is UNCW making a statement to the CAA that this is a contending team right now?
I think that there's definitely a buzz out there about UNCW. I'm just trying to keep us not level-headed. We know that we have a lot of work to do, and we're excited about how we're playing. We're proud of our brand and how we play. So I'm looking forward to getting some rest tonight. Well, them getting rest. I'm watching film, getting ready for tomorrow. And then putting in a great game plan and being ready for Sunday.
Sort of going on that topic, I asked Sharita about maybe you guys having a target on your back now after knocking off Elon and doing what you just did. How does the mentality change? She said that she still preferred to have the underdog mentality. Will you preach anything differently to them?
They say they're the comeback kids. They like, some of them think they're the underdog, whatever they want to think. As long as if we're winning, we're winning. But my thing for them is just keep working hard. Keep getting better. I mean, we won tonight, but I want to look back at film and say, okay, well, where do we have our mistakes? Okay, let's get better at that, and then let's talk about the things that we did do good, and let's learn from this game and do some things that we did good to the next game. But, I want to keep them hungry and humble.
Take us through Parker's game winner. How did you feel?
Well, I drew it up. I mean, it was something that we do. You know, honestly, coming out of the timeout, we didn't know if they were going to run man or zone. So we had to run a play that could do both, and it worked. You know, because they were coming out 2-3 and they were coming out man. So what I didn't want to do is have some confusion, and we were in the bonus, and so they didn't play her on the snap up, and that's how she got it. And that was we were working on that all the time. So it was a great play, and it was a great read by Ayanna. She read it because Gigi got the double team inside, and she was wide open on the snap up.
Were there any nerves going into that, you know, that final play, that final possession, you know, after Smalls ties it, thinking?
I've coached so much. There's no way I could even have some nerves. I got to be ready. You know, I think honestly, I didn't. No, it wasn't. I mean, you know, interesting that you say that because they were all talking about this is our game. We worked too hard to get back in this game. I mean, and you can usually see body language and that, but they were on the same page. They were really locked in, and they respected that they were going to make plays and things like that. They just wanted to win with the last possession. They came in that huddle last possession. We're winning, coach. That's it. We're not going to overtime. I said, okay, let's go. And that's what we did. So it was exciting. Great day for UNCW women's basketball.